This clip here, this first part of the episode, the quality was pretty bad. So this is a voiceover. I'm gonna cut out this clip, and we're gonna jump straight into the next clip, which is practice one. Alright, so here we are. Practice one. I don't think I'll show you the lap, but yeah, practice one. Let's get through the introduction stuff. I'll run a lap because I'm obviously used to driving in the Ferrari. So yeah, we'll just run a lap. I might show you just a lap, but I'm not going to show you too much of practice because not really that important. We'll just skip the practice. I'll run a lap or two, and we'll show you the results at the end of the session. Yeah, we'll see you guys at the end of practice. Alright, here we are. Practice. I decided I'd actually show you the lap and give you my thoughts on the car compared to the Ferrari. So, to be honest, I don't really. Now, okay, here's what I do. I will use flashbacks, obviously, and I will be using flashbacks if I crash out, obviously, because I don't really. It'll just be boring, just like the whole video, and then just me crashing out. But anyways, here we go. We're starting our lap already. Obviously not as quick. Well, probably because we are on the hard tires. Is the C2 compound is the slowest compound out of the 3 tires. But I do like this car. I like the way it handles. It's got good downforce on the front wing. Got pretty good turning. We're just gonna have to wait and see what all the other upgrades can handle. Or sorry, not handle, what all the other upgrades can do. So, purple obviously through the first 2 sectors because we're the only ones out on the track and only driver that's setting a current lap time. But you won't be seeing this IRL. So around the final corner we go. We're on track for a 21. Up to the line, and in fact it's going to be a 20.2. So we'll go one more lap and just see if we can possibly improve on that 20.2. Try and aim for a lower 20, even a high 19. In fact, we are currently up on our lap time so far, which I'm very happy. Now this corner, you got to be pretty, well not pretty, but you got to be careful with it. Pretty careful with it, as if you go on the accelerator too early, then yeah, there's a likelihood of you spinning out, which is going to be a real pain next episode in Portugal. So I forgot what turn and number it is. I think it might be turn 8 or 9. You can easily spin out, but this feels like a pretty good lap time. We're improving again, which is good numbers. So we just need to improve by 0.226, because I want to try and get that 19. I want to get a high 19 in there. And I think our speed jump, I'm pretty sure we went quicker than our previous speed. But up to the line now, hopefully it's a high 19. And it is at 19.7. That's a good lap. Good lap time in our first practice, or first laps in the new Aston Martin car. We'll have a look at the quick sector times. We'll compare the 2 laps real quick. So sector, obviously completely purple. Sector 1, we only got it by a 0.013. Sector 2 cleared it by just under 2/10. Sector 3 also just under 2/10. So, actually no, over 2/10, sorry. So it's not too bad. I think Sector 3, I feel like Sector 3 were probably quickest in. Especially coming up to the last 2 corners. We just need to try not to run wide and go into that gravel trap, but that'll do it. That'll be for practice. Let's quickly retire from the session as we don't really need to focus on practice 2. In fact, I could have just skipped straight to qualifying, but we finished 13th. Sebastian Vettel, P3, good. That's I like to see actually. So we finished 5th on the hard compound tyres, on the hard runners. 19.7, 2.8 seconds at the pace Valtteri, as you'd expect, in the Mercedes in a high 16. So that's practice 1 done, and I'll see you guys in our qualifying. Here we are, first qualifying session of the season. We'll skip time a little bit. So here we go, let's do it. First qualifying run in the new Aston Martin. Obviously it's 2021 season. First time Aston Martin has been driven. Obviously excluding Bahrain practice. Look at that, Ricciardo already setting a 17.2, Verstappen 16.3. This could be an interesting qualifying session. Here we go. First lap in the new Aston Martin. And there's a Ferrari up there, I don't like that. Long down the straight, reaching approximately 322 kilometers an hour into turns 1, 2 and 3. Absolutely, you can go full throttle onto the pit, and our DRS is broken.
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out, we can work on a fix remotely.
That's not good. That is not good at all. So we're gonna have no DRS for the. Well, there's only one DRS zone anyway. That's coming down the main straight. So that's alright for now, I guess. So we'll set this lap time, come to the pits, and we'll skip time on that fault. Thank you, Carlos. And now Carlos is riding behind us. He's trying to use us for that DRS spot. Coming up now to the final 2 corners. We're going to get no DRS. But let's just see what this lap time sits us at. We're trying to be at a 16, obviously not going to probably get it. And we set 4th. That's not too bad, so we'll let Carlos go. Let Carlos go. Return to the garage, skip this, let's hope it actually doesn't take. Okay, I get DRS could be alright now. But we're only 6 tenths off Lewis Hamilton. That's not too bad. Seb back down to P8. So the 2 Aston Martins, pretty good. Look at that. In fact, we're only 2 tenths off. We're only 2 tenths off the quickest sector and quickest time throughout sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2, we're only 4 tenths off, but still. So 5 and 6 so far for the 2 Aston Martins. Raikkonen, Perez, Giovinazzi has set a time at those 3. Just coming around to complete their laps. Now we'll have a go on board if we can find them. Perez round the final corner. What's he going to put in? Forgot what we actually put in. I think it was a 16.9. Perez comes through. It's a 16.4. Chucks him up into 4th place. Kimi Raikkonen now, he comes around the final corner to set at 18.1. Let's see what Seb can put in here. He's coming around through the final sectors now. Hard on the brakes into 3rd, 2nd gear. Staying into 3rd, around the final corner he goes. Can Seb improve? No, he's into the pits, alright. So we've only dropped down a position from Perez, that's all good. So skip a bit of time. And we'll jump back out there for our final lap of the qualifying session, because if you go out a bit too late, when everyone else comes, you get caught up behind the drivers, and then, you know, you'll get stuck behind a Williams or a Haas. You pretty much just get caught up. Everyone's going to be braking. Then you have to brake early. Yeah, you know what I mean. So final lap of this qualifying, final 2 laps possibly of this qualifying session. We're going to have the whole track to ourselves once these 3 drivers come in. So we got DRS working. And let's start this lap time. Lap number 2. Here in qualifying for the opening round of the 2021 Formula 1 season. That's a great view. That's a great okay, I don't even know what I'm saying, but we're up on our Perez, surprisingly. But wait till he sets his lap time. Great run through those first few corners. That's the word I was looking for. That's another great run there. On the apex, shifting our car out to the other apex now. Approaching sector number 2. What are the times looking like? Just up again on Perez. This is a little bit surprising coming from an Aston Martin, but it's looking good for now. We're going to go around for one more lap. Don't forget that first lap we didn't even have DRS. Let's see what it's like now. Around the final corner we go. Let's get that DRS open. Up to the lap, up to the finish line. It's a 16.5, 5th place for now. Enough time for one more lap. Let's improve on it. We get the same run as we did. Not quite, a little bit slower, but it's still pretty good. Already down a 10th and a half. That's not what we want to see. Whoa, this lap feels a bit slower. Let's hope we can improve on it throughout the final sector, in sector number 3. Approaching the end of sector 2 now. What are the times looking like? Down by a tenth, just under 2 tenths. There we go. That's a great run through those 2 corners. We're up on our time just a little bit. I probably had the front left in the grass, slowed us down. Can we improve just on our lap time? Coming up to the line now. What's it going to be? A 16.5. We just improved, but it's not going to be good enough for an extra position, as the other cars will start their final lap time. Return to the garage, and that'll be qualifying done. Our first qualifying done for the season. 30 seconds left. Where do we start from? It's going to be P9. Max Verstappen takes pole position for the season opener here in Imola, followed by Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris. That's the top 3. Hamilton and Perez ran out the top 5. Aston Martin 9 and 10. That's a great qualifying start to the season, so I'm expecting good. So actually, I'm a little bit surprised with that. I was expecting top 10, but look at that. Australasian 8 and 9. Ricciardo were behind our Trans-Tasman rival of Daniel Ricciardo and Nikita Mazepin rounding out the back of the grid. So big surprise, probably Lando Norris in P3, out qualifying Sir Lewis Hamilton as he is these days. Pierre Gasly just misses out on the top 10. So that's qualifying done for the first race. Let's jump in now to the race here in Imola. Alright then, here we are. Race time. 16 laps, softs to the mediums. 31.1 kgs of fuel. Let's do it. Let's get this season underway. 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix here in Imola. It's a good, really good start from Seb. Daniel Ricciardo. Whoa, no contact. Heading into turn number 1. That's Gasly there on our outside. We had to cut off the track a little bit there. I think we may have taken a little bit of front wing damage. I'm gonna have to double check, but I think we may have taken a little bit of front wing damage. Nope, no front wing damage, so we're gonna carry on. Good start from Seb. He's already got us into... already gained one position on us. We're gonna have to defend from Pierre Gasly. Let's hope both us and Seb can get a top 10 finish here for the season opener. Now I will be sorry if I'm a bit quiet throughout this not just this race but this career mode. As you know, concentration during the race is key. But I'm going to try and give you some commentary. Other than that, if I don't talk, I'm very sorry. But rounding out lap 1, Max Verstappen leads the Grand Prix. He's on track to technically his second world championship, but his first, but technically his second, as we now got the run on Seb. I have to tuck him behind him for now. As all the cars up ahead are already just trying to run away from us. I don't want to really... I mean, I want to battle with Seb, but as I said in episode 1, if you didn't hear it, I don't really have plans on battling McLaren. You know, I just want to battle with Seb and mainly AlphaTauri, Alpine, if they're... mainly just AlphaTauri and Alpine, to be honest. Those are our rivals for this season. But we're not letting Seb pull away here. We're trying to stick him behind him. We wait till the start of the next lap and we get the DRS, but it won't really... there's only the one DRS zone throughout this entire race circuit. And that's down the start-finish straight. We're slowly running out of the ERS, so you got to save a little bit, but also use it, as we don't want to let Seb pull away from us too much. As we can see there, it was just at half a second. Now it's at 0.6, but here comes Pierre Gasly now on the inside of us. This is where you got to use the ERS. This is not going to turn out well for one of us. I think he actually... did he bump us? I'm pretty sure he bumped us. That's what I told you boys. Flashback. I'm going to try not to use too many of them throughout this grid. No, do we let him go? No, we're going to have to fight for the position. And we've got him. But Seb's also running away. That's not what I want. I want to use the ERS, but then look at our... look at our ERS deployment. We don't really have too much, only 25%. But I'm going to have to use it as long as I get within Seb's DRS. But I mean, he's our teammate, you know. We're both obviously a team. Constructor points are key. Yeah, it's just... if we have to let Seb go, then we got to let him go, I guess. Just try and keep Pierre Gasly behind us. Off the track, that's not good. Pierre's got a massive run on us here. Lap 4. And I'm not even going to bother trying to defend that. Pierre's got DRS and slipstream with DRS. What else? Well, I can't do anything. If we're going to have to let him go, he might have to go then, Pierre. But obviously I'm going to need to try and fight for that position back. I'm going to try and stay within that DRS. So then I can also use his DRS to then catch Seb up here. That's the plan. But it's going to be tough here in this Aston Martin car. We've already lost 2 positions. Seb's gone up 1. Gasly has gone up, and now Ocon behind us can see our red light flashing in the background because we are below 20% of ERS. Why we need to save it a bit. So we are still within Gasly's DRS range, which is good. We can then use that to stay with him, and he can chase down Seb, and it's going to be a 3, possibly 4-way fight for P9. So this is going to be a battle between us 3, possibly Ocon and Alonso for P9 and P10. I don't think the undercut works here at Imola, but we're gonna have to find out soon. What are we scheduled? Lap 10. Oh, lap 7. Can't even speak today. Lap 7 we are due in for our pit stop. Look at that. Slowly Gasly is pulling away from us. It's not what we need. But also slowly running out of the ERS deployment. Sorry, ERS battery. I feel like those 2 corners there, that double chicane, we are pretty quick through there. As you saw the time that we made up on Pierre. About 5/10 through that sector 3. So, DRS 19.2, fastest lap is at 18.0, so we're not going to get that. Pierre Gasly, here he goes on the outside of Seb, and I don't think he's got the move done. No, he hasn't. There's a bit of contact between the 2. That's given us a chance, and we've lost our front wing. But let's just have a quick look at the battle here between the 2 drivers. Pierre Gasly on the outside and inside, they made a bit of contact. I think that might have been Pierre's fault, but I want to actually actually look like a battle. Like I had a reason for that flashback. I want to have a look at the battle from in behind, and then we wait for the move right now, and then we possibly go for it on the outside. No. So that sets us up for an opportunity. That sets up an opportunity now for the DRS range. Or the DRS that we can get on Pierre. And then if he gets Vettel... Actually no, we probably got the best position right now. Because if Gasly can't get Vettel and they're still battling at if they're side by side turns 1 and 2, then it's not going to end well for one of the 2. Hopefully it ends good for Seb. But it's going to be pretty close. Now we are in behind the 2. Right in behind them. And don't forget, we're pitting this lap though. We got a poor run to that final chicane. Here goes Pierre on Seb, but I think Seb's in fact blocked him off. Side by side, how's this going to end? Who's it going to end well for? Neither of the 2. Seb's got the move and we've got him. Yep. Oh no!
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Oh no. Pierre Gasly, what have you done? Whose fault was that? Who's at fault here? Oh no, that's a big crash. That's a heavy incident. Slow it down. How much? So I'm just trying to get back onto the racing line. But then Pierre's also being... I don't know, that's pretty close. We'll resume it from here. And we blocked off Pierre. So you can hate me all you want for these flashbacks, but I know some of you guys don't use flashbacks, but me, I'm waiting for the, oh, what would happen if you crashed out real life? I'm waiting for those comments, but me, you know, it's just, I want to finish the race. But, yeah. Anyway, we're going to stay in behind Seb. Because we're pitting this lap. If we weren't boxing this lap, then I might obviously make the move. Make the overtake on Seb. So here we go. Into the pits. For our one and only stop for the Italian Grand Prix. Starting lap number 8, halfway mark of this race. And we are changing front wing. Can I just have a look at the damage real quick? Where's the damage? This is not going to work, is it? Okay, I'm going to have to try and trim this part out, but... Alright, hopefully... No, okay, thank you. I was going to say, what's the point of changing the front wing? We have no damage. Back out we go. Let's hope we get out in front. Ocon's in behind us. Let's hope we can get out ahead of Pierre and Seb. And we had DRS because we were within a second of Seb at the DRS detection zone. Lap 8, halfway now. Halfway mark of the Italian Grand Prix. So we'll come back. Come back once we are in a battle. Actually, we'll have a wait. We'll wait. See if Seb. Right, Seb's in the pits. Never mind. We're all good.
Sebastian is in the pits.
So, did Pierre followed him in? So Gasly and Vettel are into the pits now. Let's hope we get out in front of him. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be close. I think Alonso could out... This is going to be close. I think Seb's got us. He has too. Here we are, once again in behind Sebastian Vettel. Oh, Pierre had to change his front. So if we... Good thing we made it so we don't have to change our front wing, because look at how far behind Gasly is now. So if we changed our front wing, we would be where Gasly is. So they put Alonso. Alpine have made a pretty interesting decision to put Fernando Alonso onto the hard compound tyres. There's an advantage for Seb because he is on 1 lap fresher tyres than us. And this is where we need Pierre Gasly, because Pierre was staying side by side with Seb, forcing both cars to make a decision on who's gonna rejoin out in front. But now we lose a bit of time, but it's all good now because that double chicane can save us. DRS slipstream, but we're still going to be in behind Seb. And he's going to be just out in front. So hopefully this lap we can get him. Well, technically next lap. Because DRS zone is like a couple 100 meters, probably. It's just 100 meters behind the start finish straight. And I accidentally let go of the accelerator, but it's all good. We need to... Honestly, I'll be happy if Seb gets in front of us, because as I said at the start of the race, we're both a team, both wanting points for the constructors, as I said many times this episode and episode 1, that our goal is to beat AlphaTauri and Alpine in races and the constructors. So points are crucial for us. For us fighting with AlphaTauri, it's like Mercedes and Red Bull fighting each other. Every team has a rival that they want to beat in races in the end of the season. So I think we're a bit... No, it was not quite... Whoa, Seb. I gave him a bit of a bump because... Well, I feel like there is front wing damage, but... Let's have a look at this. Gave him a bit of a bump, no damage. And we're gone. Now... The question is, can we actually hold off Seb? And take P9. It's gonna be close for me. So we've got points in the bag, unless we've got points in the bag unless Seb, obviously, unless one of us has a mechanical issue, a fault, which I have had twice in in this game. So yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen, and let's hope Seb doesn't have a power issue or an engine fault in these last 5.5 laps, 5.25. And Lando Norris is into the pits. I think he has a front wing. I think he's got to change his front wing. So that's going to be another position for us. But he's on the softs though. He may have been pitting onto the softs, but here comes Seb. I think we're gonna defend him off here. I think I may have just blocked Seb on the inside. Now he's gonna have to defend off Fernando Alonso. But we're all good for now. It's pretty much now just hope that we can get past, not get past, sorry, hold off Sebastian Vettel and win this race. Oh, well, win this race for Aston Martin, as in beat Seb. I cannot speak today, my choice of words, I don't even know what I'm saying. Win for Aston Martin, as in beating Seb, for me is a win. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna catch us down. Hunt us down, sorry. Look at that, he's in that second. He is in fact actually, after that turn 1 incident, he's sort of making his way back in behind, as I think we have some underbody damage. I think we have underbody damage, that's what's causing us. You can feel, or not feel, I can feel, but you can actually see, like, how wide I'm going into corners. That's the underbody. So, but it feels alright. Now, and Brenny here a sector later, and well, guess who's riding behind us now? Sebastian Vettel, and Sainz is out of the race.
flag.
Well, there's Carlos.
Gap to car in front is 14.3 seconds.
So, I have actually noticed,
Green flag.
yes, underbody damage. That's what's causing us to have all these, that's what's causing us to go a bit wide. So we're going to have to deal with it for the rest of this race. And just hope that we can defend off Seb, because we're losing a lot of time. And Fernando Alonso as well is on the hard compound tyres. Well, we should be quicker than him on the medium.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
So this is pretty much, it's just going to be a 3-lap sprint to the finish between us. It's just, and now Valtteri's in the pits. So everyone is getting front wing damage in this race. So this is going to work out brilliant for us. We're going to probably get an unexpected 6th place here if we can hold off Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso. It's the battle between the rookie and the 2 vets for P6. And Seb didn't make a move on the outside. This is going to be very, very tense with just under 3 laps. Sorry, 2 laps. As we are obviously losing time as well. But look on the mini-map, look at how far away Leclerc and the other drivers are. I think that's Max Verstappen absolutely bolting away from Lewis Hamilton. We don't care about them, we only care about Seb and Alonso. In fact, we hardly have any ERS left on us, as Seb can clearly see that red light flashing. Honestly, I'd probably let Seb go, because then I have a plan here. DRS.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Final lap of the race. And the plan has probably worked. On the outside of Seb. Move done. And that's probably secured P6. Unless Seb goes for a move at the double chicane at sector 3.
Laps of fuel remaining.
This is going to be very close. And look who's in behind us now. I think that's Esteban Ocon. No, it's Gasly. Pierre Gasly has come out of absolutely nowhere. He had that front wing damage. We got to defend off Seb for a sector and a half. 30 seconds away from the finish. Max Verstappen wins the season opener here in Imola by probably about 10 seconds, but who cares? We're on for P6. That's 8 points in the bag. Hamilton set to 17.9 for fastest lap. Perez in fact steals it. And we've done it. It's been a very good season opener. We qualified 9th. And we're going to finish home. We're going to come home in P6 here in Imola. What a debut race.
The race will see you in Parc Ferme.
Jeff probably not too happy. Jeff doesn't sound too happy about that finish. I know I am. Giovinazzi, driver of the day. Oh, well, what a race. That was really unexpected from us. Top 6, top 7 for both Aston Martins. Max Verstappen wins the season opener here in Imola. Can he carry that momentum heading into Portugal in 2 weeks' time? In game. Podium. Red Bull finishing, getting 2 cars onto that podium. That's what Red Bull would want. So we take home 14 points for Aston Martin. We pick up 8. Well, Giovinazzi qualified 16th, finishing 11th. 7 seconds, 7.2 seconds away from points. But that was a bit surprising. Lando Norris and Valtteri Bottas making late pit stops. And Carlos Sainz DNFing with like, I think it was 4 laps left. Yeah, lap 14, 3 laps remaining. And he's done. So Gasly made a front wing. We had a lot of front wing repairs. Valtteri made on lap 15, Norris lap 12. Raikkonen lap 9, Pierre lap 9. We had 5 drivers had to change their front wings. But what a season opener it was. P6 and P7 for Aston Martin in the constructors. That jumps us to the 3rd. Ahead of McLaren already and Ferrari, but it is only round 1. There's still 9 races to go. Let's hopefully we can get more top 7 finishes between the two of us. Yes, our character, our driver is very happy with that result. Look at him. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those teeth. But, yeah, it's been a pretty interesting race to start us off. I'm happy with that result. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a thrilling season opener in Imola. Before we round this episode off, let's see if we can make some changes. Well, not changes, R&D developments. We can make on 2. So that'll do it for episode number 2 of our F1 2021 career mode. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 3 for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Have a good one.